As you can see now, when the ESCOM announces that, the reason we're having level 4, level 5, or whatever, is because there's a power failure at Midupi, at Kusile, and the old ones. Why are the new ones behaving in the same way as the old ones? Or misbehaving in the same way? I think it's said enough about the energy crisis. It's clear that, again, with regard to that, we have to look again at the question of the leadership of ESCOM. I think Padile Wacha was right. But I think we need to go back a bit with regard to ESCOM in order to be able to understand these problems. For instance, we've got these two new power stations, Midupi and Kusile. When it was decided we need new generation capacity, it was correct. The leadership of ESCOM at the time decided not to have what is called a 10-key project. Now, a 10-key project is, the University of South Africa says it requires a room as big as this, which must be able to seat 1,000 people, and they want it ready in 3 years' time, and they are prepared to pay so much. And then we put out a tender, and Thabo Mbeki Incorporated company, they win the tender. All of the university wants is that this company must produce this hall in 3 years' time according to the specifications. Now, who my company, to whom it subcontracts, no, you must do the rails and you must do whatever. That's a business of the company. University wants a hall like this according to specifications in 3 years' time. The leadership of ESCOM did not do that, to put these 10 key projects. But it broke up the contracts into pieces. So that the contract from Midupi, instead of being one tender that goes out, you put out 20, 30 tenders for elements of this one contract. There will be a tender for welding. When all these parts have come together, then there must be a welder. These two power stations, Kusile and Midupi, they generate electricity at higher temperatures than the old coal-fired power stations. But for some reason, as the tender is won by Thabo Mbeki Incorporation to do the welding, they don't tell my company that these two power stations generate electricity at higher temperatures. So I do my welding according to my knowledge of welding for coal power stations. So one unit is ready, and you kick it on. Now we're ready now too. So we drive that, and the welding melts. So you got to stop this thing and start again. So the cost goes up, and the time to complete goes up. So that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the practical thing. When you say that some of these power stations started being built in 2007. Thank you. 2007. This is now 2022. Why does it take so many years? This is part of the problem. ESCOM did not have the capacity to manage a broken up contract like that. So I'm saying in order to dealing with this electricity, it sure is to keep the lights on now. But I think to understand the company better, you need to go further back. Who took decisions like that? One explanation I've seen for that, it is said that the managers were in charge of this. It said they want to increase the possibilities for black economic empowerment. So that if you now have 20 contracts, that means 20 black companies. If you had one contract, I suppose it means one black company. That's the explanation that was given. But that's part of the crisis.